Folks, today I'm going to talk to you about one of the very, very important concept. Most of you, almost the whole world, or humanity, has ignorance regarding this notion called symbol. Symbol is different from the thing that it represents. For example, if you say sun, sun is just a word. Symbol. If, for example, if I put a circle and then the rays to denote a symbol, sun, it's a symbol. I can draw that in the board, in the paper. But the sun it's not sun. Its sun is up there. The same way, all your statues, idols, are symbols. They are not really gods. They are different. You need to understand this. I'm going to talk to you about three important symbols. A lot of ignorances are there. Kamadenu, one of the very famous Hindu symbols. Kamadenu. Om. Trishool. I'm going to be talking about three things. But before that, more important is how to understand my teaching. Lots of people still have problem probably. At least one of them has tough time to understand my videos. He gets confused. He asks me to tell exactly what is it. Then if I tell him, he forgets that within a few weeks, months. I'm going to talk about that. Listen carefully. Whoever watches my video, please listen carefully. There are two parts to me. One part is divine, the one who experienced the divinity in the so-called fourth state. Okay? Apart from your three state, waking state, dream state, and sleep state, the fourth state. Nobody has gone there. If you go there, you will realize you are the creator, just like I realized. You will know how the divine world was created, using which various energy forms were created, using which this universe that you are seeing is created. What is behind this? All these things you can see. Not you cannot see your human eyes, but you can see the divine eyes, which you get when you go to the fourth state. I'm the only one who has reached that state and understood the whole thing up top to bottom. So my teaching is different. I don't use the word Atma, whereas there is a ray of white light. The white light is coming from a cow, and that cow is nothing but what people call Kamadenu. Anyway, I'll talk about that in more detail there soon. So I don't talk about Atma, soul, self, because all these words, they've been misused. They are imagined. So many things have been imagined about soul, Atma, Paramatma, and all those things, self. Everybody says different things about them. I don't use the word, those things. I don't need them. Because when I say that the white ray of light produces the I amness in your mind. I gave an example. Just like you have a vessel, and then the water, and then you look at your face in that, you will see the face. But the face is not the real one. The real one is outside. The ray of white light is outside, and when it sends its light, it sees its image there. But that image is made of, depends on how that image looks, how that image is, what is that image made of, depends on the water. So it's a water molecules. Okay? So using this, I said, the I amness. Go and watch that video which talks about the I amness. Spiritual secrets of I amness, something like that. People don't understand. I don't need your soul, Veena. I amness, I amness. Don't you feel the I am, the feeling of I am in English? In your own mother tongue, you will feel that, right? Hum, probably in Hindi, self, non-Tamil. Okay? So that one I amness, that you feel in your mind, every day you feel that mind. So it is something which you can feel, you can know. And about the ray of light, you cannot know because you don't have the divine eye. But I know it. When I see it, that's why it is so vividly I'm describing with the examples. But instead, if you use the word, if you hung upon Atma, self, and so on, you cannot understand my videos. You will always translate this to all this conventional self. Is it self or soul or Atma? What? This is how you get confused. Okay? So the first important thing about me is that I am the only one. If anybody challenges me, ask them to come to me. I will talk to them I will ask questions, whether they will be able to answer about the divine world. They will not be telling anything other than what the scriptures, Hindu scriptures have told them, or other scriptures have told them, and what they have imagined. Okay, I'm very special on that. The second thing is, I am not your regular Swamiji translating Sanskrits into English and then talking about. I am a scientist. I have a PhD degree in computer science, that to artificial intelligence, AI, from one of the famous IITs in India. I was a professor in America also. So I have taught people. I know how to teach them. If you got stuck, I won't give the answer directly. I ask them to go back to what I taught yesterday, day for yesterday, in an earlier video, for example, in this case. I won't give the answer. I want you to get the answer. I want to give enough clues so that you can yourself get the answer. If you, on the other hand, if you say, no, I cannot, you give me the answer. If I give the answer, you will just memorize and then you'll forget it. On the other hand, if using my clue, if you try to get the answer yourself, then it will be there forever. For example, in the video, one simple truth that will liberate you. I talked about the I talked about that mirror. What you see in the mirror is not you, it's your reflection, your bimbam, what they call probably in Sanskrit, that's what they say. Reflection. But that's not you. It's an instrument. The mirror is an instrument using which you're seeing it. When you see that, you will see left to right, right to left. And I also said that when it breaks, the one which is in the mirror gone. So I use the word instrument, key word. You have to catch that. What is why he is talking about that mirror? I would have used the word instrument. Then I will come to your five senses plus your mind. They are also instrument. They are also instrument using which you are seeing the world. Catch the word instrument. If you don't understand that this is a word, this is an instrument, your five senses plus this mind is an instrument, ask me. But always catch the important point. It's an instrument. The key word is instrument. I'm talking about instrument. So I gave you a lot of examples using microscope, and the blind person sees a different world, and so on and so on. That's how you need to understand me. Then when you are in the deep sleep, your mind is not working. And your five senses, whatever it sends, they are not perceived by your mind. Mind is not working. But you are there in the deep sleep. What is there? What is it there? It's not your mind is not there. Your five senses are not there. You're not processing them. And then what? You're still there. What is there? Your instruments are gone, but you are still there. In the same way I said, when you die, your body is dead, gone. I said the three divine lights are there. Even when you are now, those three divine lights are there. And I talked about the child. I'm sure I talked about the child. So what is the key point that I'm talking about? You are not that instrument, just like you are not what the mirror says. You are what the mirror shows. It's a reflection. Same way, whatever you see in your mind is a reflection, just like in the vessel. But it's not you, the one which is outside. But you cannot see it. You can never see you without instrument. You are there, but you cannot see. You cannot really see it, but you can be that. So these are the key points. You can be that. Those are the three divine lights. White light does what? Golden light does what? It gives you your life and also love. And then the red light supports your body. I said this in various videos. It is there. So what I'm trying to say, what is the main point of the main theme of the whole video? You are there independent of the five senses plus your mind. The one which you see you feel the I amness is just a reflection, bimbam on the mind. And then you are there. The three divine lights is there. But you cannot see that. I explained there why you cannot see that. Because if you see that, you will see what that instrument shows, not the real you. That's what you need to understand. That's how you need to watch my video. What are the key points that I'm emphasizing? If you don't understand how I'm proving that, how I am establishing those central point, catch that. If you don't understand, ask that question. Ask me question. That's how you need to understand. So I'm a professor, teacher. I can teach you exactly. Main point, supporting points. I will give the supporting points and then I emphasize the main point. What is the main theme of that whole video? You are the divine incarnation of those three divine lights, though you can never see it. That is the main point. So whenever I watch, talk about the video, I will always emphasize the main point, main theme, main point. That's what you have to catch. If you don't catch, you have to find out, go and find out how I'm establishing that main point. That's how you should watch my videos. You cannot watch my video by just memorizing. Your Swamiji will say something, you memorize. The goal is to memorize the Sanskrit words or Sanskrit translation of Sanskrit words. So you understand this? This is how you should understand my videos. Otherwise, you are going to miss. Okay, now let me go to all those symbols. You know the Kamadenu. Kamadenu is a cow which gives tremendous amount of milk forever. What that means is, it's a cow is white color. That's what I saw as a symbol in my spiritual experience. From there, a ray of lights are coming. Each one is white color. And then they come inside to my body. Not this body, my divine body. That's where they are. And then after some time, they go back. Millions and millions of rays. And I said each one is one birth, represents one birth. Whether you are an animal or a human being or a bird or a plant or whatever. I said the difference between all the three. That is, in your human being and animals, you have all the three divine lights. For example, in plant, you have just two. You don't have the consciousness, that is the white light. I amness is not there. And then in the mud and the stone, conscious is not there. Life also is not there. It cannot reproduce itself. But it is there. And that behind it is the red light. I talked about that in various videos. Okay. Anyway, those endless area of light. That's why it's called Kamadenu. It gives. They think that cow is there, so it gives milk, so it gives forever. So it's a special animal in our scriptures. So this is one of the directors of one of the famous institute in India. He is trying to explain scientifically. I'm a scientist. I know what stands as a scientific theory, what doesn't. Just because you use some English words doesn't mean that it is a science. Just like somebody talking about the minute particles, quantum particles. And somebody must have said, God is inside you. So they all go inside. Inside means go inside. Atom. What is inside atom? Go inside. Or the quantum particles are there. It's a quantum mechanics. That's where the God is. That is how all these Swamijis They don't know science. I'm a scientist. I taught science. Artificial intelligence is a science, not only engineering, it's also science. Okay? So, so please don't listen. These people have brainwashed you. These kinds of people have brainwashed you. Kamadenu people talking about Kamadenu. And then killed your curiosity, destroyed you, your intellect. Made you to believe all kinds of symbols. So that cow giving an endless ray of light, white ray of light, is what they are worshipping as Kamadenu. It's a symbol. Second, Om. I experienced that in my video. Those first there are two divine lights. I was given two divine eyes, the red one and the white one, by the one which calls herself as my daughter. That's Vak. Vak is one of the very famous deity in Sanskrit. Vedas probably. These days they've forgotten. And when those two lights, the white light and then red light merge, then the golden light comes here. Not in this body, in my divine body. So the combination, these three divine lights, birth of those divine lights, which is from me. I am the creator, according to your own description. That is Om. But it is not a Sanskrit symbol. It's a sound Om. Whether it is in English or in Tamil, Om, that sound, the sound behind it is the symbol, not the letter Om. Immediately they will say, oh yeah, Om is a Sanskrit god, it's a Sanskrit god. Mannangatti, chunk. Second, I think that I talked about the second, the Om symbol. Third, Trishool. Dun, 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 the Durga brings all the Trishool to kill the people. Shiva kills the people using Trishool because there is a rod, then there are three sharp edge things branching from the rod. What it means is that one becomes three. The rod is one, it becomes three. The one, which is me, not this me, not this I, the divine one, becomes three. Three lights, three divine lights. That's what it means. One becomes a three. That there's a symbol to denote one becomes three. But what can I say? You are doing all prachars, promotions, that the Durga has the three Trishool to kill people. Shiva has that Trishool to kill our evil people. There is no evil people, only ignorant people. If it wants to kill, if Shiva wants to kill, he would have killed almost everybody now, because almost everybody is ignorant. That ignorance is Satan. What the Jewish people and the Christian people and Muslim people call Satan, Satan, devil, evil. I don't call that. I call ignorant people. They've forgotten their real nature, which is the divine. That's what I've been teaching. These are those three symbols. Now, another thing, I should also say that Why why Krishna is given blue color? Ah, one of the famous gurus in Coimbatore said in one of the videos, because it's the fifth principle, the Akash. He represents Akash, which is everywhere, which is blue. Akash is blue. My dear friend, I said much earlier in another video, earlier video. The sky is not blue. It is dark. The sunlight comes and then reflects on the various clouds and various particles around the earth, and that shows that that's what you see as blue color. Sometimes you will see as a yellow color. The same great Swamiji who built a Shiva temple, a statue for Shiva. He used to charge $1,000 to take his disciples to Haridwar or somewhere, not Haridwar, to somewhere in Himalaya. And there is a lake, I don't remember the name of the lake. And then in the morning, the sun will come and then hit on the Himalayan top portion of the Himalaya. Immediately, obviously, it will become yellow because it's sun. And before that, it will be all white colors. Snow is there. When sun comes, it becomes yellow. Immediately they will say, "See, this is what Shiva is. This is what Shiva is." So Shiva is in the Himalayan, top of the Himalaya. Fools! You not only you are ignorant, you are making tons and tons of people as ignorant, and for that you are taking money from them. These are all these things because they have never experienced what the fourth state, and they have experienced. They are Shiva. So to show to the world as Shiva, it's not enough if you dance like a Shiva in the Shivratri day. People are believing this. Oh, what a tejas! This is the kind of teaching that you guys, most of the guys want. So listen to me carefully. The symbols are just symbols, representations. In English, in Sanskrit, it's called murti, just representation. What it is representing is different. This each ray, that's what they call Atma. I believe that's what they call Atma. And the white light is called Paramatma. And after that, that's not the only thing which is there, my dear friends, in divine world. Divine Jyoti is just, the white Jyoti is just one of the three things. Okay? So, symbol, this is the key point. Symbol is the murti, symbol, representation is not same as the one which it is representing. Remember that. Kamadenu, the cow, poor cow, is not the divine white Jyoti, out of which various rays are coming, endless rays are coming. Trishool is not the one which you use to kill people. It's just one symbol for one becomes a three. Three Jyotis. The one, which is me, becomes a three. Same way, Om. Three lights, Om. You recite Om for 1,000 years, you will not experience any damn thing, anything. Okay. Now, also I said very clearly how to watch my videos. Look for the key points that I am emphasizing and how I am establishing those key points. If you have any question about the key points and the theme of the whole video, ask. But don't ask me to give a special lecture to you, just like one person really all the time emphasizes. Do you understand, guys? Folks, that's what I want to talk to you today. I'll talk to you in another video, another time. Talk to you soon.